Hello, thank you for looking at the Marver. So this Marver is 78 and 11/16 inches long by 39 and a quarter inches deep and by 1.5 inches thick. It was originally 40 millimeters thick. We had it Blanchard ground, so it's a little thinner now. It is armor plating. This is the label that was on the bottom. If you want a photo of this label, just send me an email. I can send it to you. So it should be 12,560 armor plate. This is my email right here. The price of this Marver is $3,141.59 plus tax. That does not include the shipping or crating. We do have a forklift though, so we're happy to load it up. And let's take a quick look. Let me show you a few items on the Marver. So one is, you can see it's very flat. So this straight edge, this is a Starrett C416R, 72 inches. I'm going to put some light behind it. And as you can see, if you see any light at all, and the flashlight's still on, if you see any light at all, then you see very little. So this is nice and flat. And in addition to being nice and flat, and you hear that ringing, that's one indication that it's armor plating because it's a lot harder than mild steel. So once again, just a random spot, nice and flat. Let me pull this off, talk about the ring. So an advantage to armor plating is it's going to be harder than mild steel, and harder means it's more durable and it stays smoother. So an advantage to being smooth is that you can easily clean the dust off of it. It has a really rough texture and it gets dirty faster. The edges are extremely, I would say, perpendicular. So the Blanchard grinder went straight to the edge. So it's could be a little bit of a safety hazard. If you rub up against it really hard, you could get cut. The advantage though is that some people will marv off the edge of the blowpipe to do a quick impromptu neck. People debate if that's good or bad, I'm not sure, but that's a possibility. You could always just take an angle grinder and smooth it down the hair if you don't want that to be sharp. Let me set this down. A few things I want to point out is if you look really carefully, you'll see that there's 2 points right here where this side of the Marver is held up, and then over here is just 1 point. So it'll be really hard to see, but the 1 point is basically right below my finger. If you look up, you can see that there's a big square tube right here. It's a rectangular tube, and that's where that 1 point is. So that's how a surface plate is actually mounted to a table, is you have 3 points going to the steel or the surface plate, and then when you're pushing this around, the legs can wobble back and forth just a little bit, not too much. That way it rolls nice and easy. It's made so that there's a spot available for a shelf on the bottom. 4 casters, each caster has a brake. And if you have any other questions, let me know. Oh, and it comes with the cover too. So this is just a little bit bigger, so it's easy to put the cover on, but it's not ultra loose. And hopefully you'll want to buy it. I think if you price the armor plate alone, even without the machine work, it's going to be a lot more than $3,000. So this piece of steel alone is worth a significant amount of money, and you got to figure in the Blanchard grinding and then all the work for the legs. This is made with 3/16. That's 3/16 by 3. That's 3/16 by 2. And then this is 3/16 by 3 also right there. So if you have any questions, send me an email, and thank you for watching this video.